ago, very excitedly, I became ready to take up the role of Toastmaster of the evening. Since it was my maiden role, I was so excited to do the role. I contacted the role players and told them about their roles, took details about the speeches from the featured speakers. But in the meantime, I had to drop out from the role because of my health problem. Miss Niti Senai, a colleague in my office, was on leave for a whole week because she, along with her family, got suffered from fever and cough, which directly reduced the productivity of our office. Presiding officer, Toastmaster of the evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. These are the few examples which we all are facing in this monsoon season. I guess it's happening with you, with your family members, or with your neighbors. A plate of momo from an open space, a glass of unsafe water, a story of egg machar, and a bite of bread are becoming the primary reasons for such illness in this monsoon season. And the news of this disease has covered the pages of newspaper these days. There is a news of mass cholera, typhoid, jaundice, malaria, etc. Monsoon brings it with us a time to romance and be adventurous. The cloudy sky, the downpour, and the greenery all around makes the environment so beautiful. It gives life to farmers and even to hydroelectricity projects, but it leaves behind the host of illness and disease which I mentioned earlier. Moist and humidity in air gives bacteria and virus that causes this disease a favorable environment to grow. It grows very fast in the fruits and vegetables we eat. The water and rain lying on the road and other places give favorable condition to breed the mosquitoes. Apart from that, the humidity, due to the rise in humidity in the air, it reduces the digestive capability of our body. Our body constantly gets affected by the indigestion problem, infection, and other disease. And this is the time we should be extra alert and take necessary steps to get rid of this disease. Today, I'm going to share you some necessary steps that if we can apply in our daily life would help us to get rid of all these diseases. Some steps are as follows. If you are fond of street food, it's not the time to indulge. Pollution in water and vegetables are very common in rainy season. The second one is try a strong insect repellent whenever you go out of your house. So, if you find a place where stagnant water is there, please add kerosene or phenyl so that it reduces the breeding of mosquito. Whenever you go out of the house, always wear full sleeve shorts and boots so that mosquitoes and other insect does not harm us. Okay. In the monsoon, make your body dry if you get wet, because it drastically increases the growth of bacteria and virus in them. And other steps we can take is we can bring herbal tea which has antibacterial property. So these are the few steps if we could apply in our daily life would help us to be healthy and happy always. We don't need to miss classes and miss meeting rules and our daily household work and other things. We can be happy and safe always. And please take care of these steps in the monsoon season and be happy and healthy and happy always. Wish you a safe monsoon.
I'd like to call our second speaker of the day a tender cook, an absolute foodie who feels there is no love sincere than the love of food, and intends to use her tender cooking expertise to find a way into her crush's heart. Toastmaster Namisha Bhattrai, a tender cook.